COA is concerned, Your Honor, we maintain our independence
Yes, all
with
right.
regards to mandate.
So, Mr. Commissioner,
Yes,
your
Your Honor.
excuse. We don't want to burden you any further.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honors.
Yes.
Can I interject?
Yes, yes, please.
Mr. Commissioner, you got appointed as a commissioner when?
Ad interim February 10.
2025.
Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Ad interim, Your Honor.
And you're the COA. Are you speaking here now as representing COA or as a resource person?
As a resource person, Your Honor.
But is that correct? You're a sitting COA commissioner.
Your Honor, we are going through the records just as a witness for the records of COA, Your Honor.
But the way I'm listening to your arguments, you are defending the position of the DOF.
Your Honor, this has been a COA discussion also, Your Honor. And we have also reviewed this in light not only of this case, Your Honor, but
So let me be clear. Are you speaking on behalf of the entire COA when you're speaking to the court now? Or are you speaking only from your knowledge as a COA commissioner?
As a COA commissioner, Your Honor.
So you're not here speaking for COA?
No, Your Honor.
Do you also audit the DOF?
We do, Your Honor.
Then isn't there a conflict of interest here?
Your Honor, we were requested, Your Honor, to discuss the records.
I know,
and the
but you're a
definition.
sitting commissioner.
Yes, Your Honor.
Don't you think there is a conflict of interest here? You're espousing views. The contending views are to be decided by this court. And now a sitting COA commissioner stands before the court. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
My apologies, Your Honor. I was requested to discuss the contents of the COA report, and objectively, this is part of our records, and we make the statement, Your Honor, based on this.
But you were not COA commissioner at the time these COA reports were made, right?
Yes, Your Honor. But we have the records, Your Honor, and just a matter of explaining what they contain, Your Honor.
Except that you're wearing too many hats. What hat are you wearing?
We apologize, Your Honor. I apologize, Your Honor.
Brothers in southern Mindanao.
Yes, but like the other programs, under the unprogrammed appropriations, the 2024 GAA already has an item under the Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation, and Unity for this purpose, which is 459 million plus. We're flashing it on the screen. What is the need for additional 688 million plus budget under the unprogrammed appropriations? Is the peace process part of the mandate of PhilHealth?
Again, Your Honor, I cannot speculate why Congress put such a project under the unprogrammed appropriations.
Precisely, we are here, okay,
Yes, Your Honor, but
to evaluate whether the assignment of this item, the inclusion, is proper. Is it valid? Is it constitutional?
Your Honor, it's just a list. The matter of actual availment will have to be determined by the implementing agency.
Yes, but because of that list, 89 billion funds of the PhilHealth, minus the last remittance, was transferred to the National Treasury.
Your Honor, again, this is a matter which should be addressed to the wisdom and the policy of the legislature. So I believe, will not be in a position to say that a certain appropriation is right
Yes.
or wrong or proper or improper.
Yes.
We have to rely on the wisdom of the
which
people
is
who represent us.
a political question.
In that
Except
sense,
only
yes.
if it is tainted with grave abuse of discretion.
Exactly, Your Honor.
All right. What about the personnel benefits? The amounts needed to implement the salary adjustments of the national government agencies shall be charged from the respective agencies' budgets per National Budget Circular number 591 of the DBM. Why is this item charged against PhilHealth and categorized as unprogrammed?
There is an existing appropriation for that under the program appropriations, Your
Yes.
Honor. But in addition, or probably in substitution of a part of the amount already allocated in the program, the appropriations, Congress deemed it proper to include as a standby this particular item if funds would be available
All right.
to support it.
Standby, but the reserve funds is not just standby. All right. Now, meanwhile, for priority social programs for health, the DOH budget under the 2024 GAA already includes 28 billion plus for the implementation of health facilities enhancement program and 58 billion plus for medical assistance for indigent and financially incapacitated patients. How are these different from the priority social programs for health under the unprogrammed appropriations?
Your Honor, as I have explained earlier, during the process of budget deliberations, Congress might have removed or reduced the allocation for certain health projects, DOH projects, for in consideration probably of the reason that these are not implementation ready. So
Yes.
let's just put it on standby under the unprogrammed appropriations. And when there are funds to support them, then we will
Yes,
implement
funds
this.
standby means it may or may not be used.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. But the reserve funds will always be used because people get sick and they need funds for their medicines, hospital expenses. And the hospitals and doctors also have to receive the reimbursement for their expenses. Otherwise, the quality of service to our Filipino people will suffer.
Your Honor, that expense is taken care of by the accumulated income of the PhilHealth, its corporate operating budget, and in addition, its reserve funds. So
Yes.
all of these expenditures, Your Honor, have already been considered and taken into account before PhilHealth determined what was its fund
Yes.
balance.
Yes, Mr. Solicitor General. But the DOF circular specifically mentions reserve funds.
Fund balance, Your Honor, not reserve fund.
And that is what you use later. But what is in the circular itself?
Fund balance,
Okay.
not reserve fund.
Yes, fund balance, reserve funds, we can call it another name.
Yeah, but it is our
Yes.
position that they are different concepts, Your Honor.
Fund balance from where? From the accumulated benefits.
No, fund balance we're speaking in terms of the generalization of DOF Circular 003-2024. That circular does not refer only to PhilHealth,
Yes.
but to all
Correct.
GOCCs.
But we're talking here how it affected PhilHealth.
In the case of PhilHealth, Your Honor, there was this directive by the Congress in the exercise of its legislative powers and its power to appropriate to review and reduce PhilHealth's reserve fund on the basis of its historical
Correct.
expenses.
So we're speaking
And
of
the
reserve
remainder-
funds. We're speaking of reserve funds.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
But it's the remainder.
The remainder
ones-
of the reserve funds. Then we go back to Section 11 All right. Anyway, thank you.